hike. And
if you don't want to go to Burgess Falls and get run over by a boat.
correct. Yep.
So this is how we started adventure. I got me a glass of sweet tea and I'm leaving my house in White House and we are going on an adventure, a waterfall, hike, and boat ride in Center Hill Lake. So if you wonder how far Center Hill is or how far the lake is from Nashville, just ride along, I'll show you. For 10,000 years, my family's been going to the Farmer's Bank. I've been coming to this bank with my grandma since I was too little to see over the counter. So here we go. Once upon a time when I would come in the bank, they would, I could come in and I'd say, I want some money. And they would ask me from whose account. Back in the day when my grandma and my grandpa, they had a farm account and a personal account, always in the Farmer's Bank. It was nice to meet you. Have fun on your trip. The one in so what is this lake we're at?
Center Hill Lake.
And where is Center Hill Lake?
About down near in the center of Tennessee.
Is it really? Is that why they call it Center Hill Lake?
I believe so, yeah. They couldn't come up with any more of a fancier name.
They could spell center and hill.
Yeah. Nice and simple and cheap. They even named the dam right after the lake. They didn't get fancy.
Dam. So what do you guys do on Center Hill Lake?
We charter people on this great pontoon boat of ours to two different falls locations, Fancher Falls and Burgess Falls.
Fancher's Falls?
Fancher Falls. Fanchers, yes.
Fancher. Not fancy, Fancher.
Fancher. Yep, Fancher Falls and Burgess Falls.
Yeah. Where did that come from? What is a Fancher?
I think Mr. Fancher probably lived there at one time.
Mr. Fancher. And how long you guys been doing this?
This is our second season. We started last spring.
Mm-hmm.
We are the only boat tour on the lake that takes you to the waterfalls. So if you don't want to kayak or you don't want to hike, and
if you don't want to go to Burgess Falls and get run over by a boat.
Correct. Yep. Then you call us up and we take you on our pontoon boat, and it's a nice relaxing trip up there. We go up and we swim, spend some time. You can bring lunch on the boat and kind of hang out with us for the day.
What do you do in Florida?
That kind of is our off season. We do a little bit of captaining down there. We have a 44-foot Viking motor yacht that we captain down there, and we hang out on the intercoastal waterways. We're both licensed captains with the U.S. Coast Guard. That's kind of our relaxing.
So how did you guys get started doing this? Because it's like, this is like either a first career or a second career, or you just said
I think it was a multi-career faceted thing that we ended up doing this, but Jamie had the great idea of looking at, people would ask, well, how do I get there if I can't kayak? Or if I have children that are too young to kayak? Well, if you don't own your own boat on this lake, it's really hard to do. Mm-hmm. And we had a lot of people of tourism toured in the area, kept asking those questions, and we didn't have that answer, so we decided that we would look into it, and Jamie found out that, guess what? There are none. It's just us.
It's just you guys.
It's just us.
I thought I stepped on your toe. That is not your toe. It's like, it's hard.
So we went and got our captain's license and got a couple pontoon boats, and then we got permission from the Army Corps of Engineers.
And this is what happens when you're in Tennessee. You're like cruising down the river, minding your own business, and somebody needs a tow. And then you have your best friends for life. We're at the falls and we met like the nicest people here. And of course Morgan, there she is way up there at the top going on some crazy adventure. It's a really beautiful place. It's like there's 2 falls back in here. We're not very far from the Cookville boat dock, Cookville Marina. There's folks back here with their dogs. You can rent kayaks at the Cookville Marina and ride back in here. It's a perfect day. Come back in here. I see some people at like kind of the mouth. They're on their kayaks. And there's like lots of people here. It's beautiful. We had so much fun on our tour with Dabbling Duck. Got to experience 2 of the best waterfalls, and it's nice to come on their tours because if you're having some mobility issues, you don't feel like kayaking back in there, it's a great way just to go and go swim. And my name's Jennifer Davis, and thanks for hanging out.